Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. In this world, some people use them for battling, and some people keep Pokemon as pets. I, myself, study Pokemon as a profession.
That's bad.
And by studying them, I'm going to have my friends talk about how they could possibly kill each other.
Squirtle.
So, welcome to How's That Pokemon? On How's That Pokemon, this is going to be the last time of the first heat. After this, we're going to get into actual tournament stuff.
Nice.
It's going to get hotter.
Nice.
My name is Jacob Betts, and these are my friends, Kane Reynolds and Kenneth Ribeiro.
What's up?
Guys, could you tell me what Pokemon you have and give me a one-sentence description of them?
I'll go first. Kane is going to lose with this one thing, Jellicent. Don't even need a sentence.
My Pokemon is Avalugg. He's a block of ice.
Alright, so Kenneth, what's up with Jellicent? Tell me what's he look like, what's the design, what's the inspiration for the design, what's up?
Jellicent is a lady or gentleman jellyfish.
Oh, a
It's magnificent.
That's
Jellyfish, Jellicent. It's a gentleman. It's a gentleman or a lady. They come in pink or blue. They have crowns. They have either mustaches or maybe the woman kind of looks like a necklace of pearls. Kane is not your Pokemon.
My Jellicent's named Armstrong.
Oh my.
After Alex Armstrong.
Yeah,
Alex Louise Armstrong.
Yeah, wait till you get the other. What about the female one? Spoiler warning.
Favorite character in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, like I just said before we started, Jellicent is 7'3", so better apply to the NBA, get some rebounds. That's a big check.
Yeah. What are the tentacles? Do they have like jellyfish tentacles, or can they stand on them?
It is Jellicent is the floating Pokemon.
Oh,
so it can float.
Oh, so the height actually doesn't even matter for NBA. They can just fly.
Would you like to tell him why it can float?
Oh, I don't know why specifically, but there's
a fucking ghost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is. Kane, could you name me a water ghost type Pokemon?
Oh yeah, the pre-evolution Frillish and Jellicent.
Can you name me a third one? No, because it's the.
I'll do you one better. Can you name me a ice type Pokemon?
Abomasnow.
Another ice type Pokemon.
Frostlass.
That's good. Another ice type Pokemon.
Dugong.
Right. What about one more ice type Pokemon that's better than those three?
Mamoswine.
Any other ice types that are better than those?
Snorunt.
Any other ice types?
Glalie.
Any other?
Lapras.
Oh, any other ice types?
Yeah. Kane's not working with much.
I have Avalugg, which is possibly my least favorite Pokemon.
Wow, that's
of all time.
Versus one of his favorite Pokemon.
Actually, it is my favorite water type that isn't Lapras.
So, I want to talk about how it's a ghost type Pokemon, actually.
Okay.
Because I always assumed that ghost types were other
dead
Pokemon
people?
that had died. Yeah. Because it's like a dead Tentacruel. It's
They're like people that died in the Titanic.
Oh, that makes sense. They die in a shipwreck and they're fancy, like the Asters or
They're
something.
based in America.
Or it's most likely
Black and
inspired by the Nurhirion, a jellyfish yokai
that's
that
probably
is
true
either
too.
shown as a demonized jellyfish or a jellyfish-like man who wears refined, sometimes regal clothing.
Oh. Wait, there's a yokai that's just straight up like, I'm a fancy jellyfish.
That's fucking awesome.
So it appears to be like an old man.
Oh, wow. Huh.
But he's actually a jellyfish?
But it's like a ghost. And here's the best thing, I read it, is that the Nurhirion is often depicted sneaking into people's houses while they're away, drinking their tea, and acting as if it is their own house.
Wow.
So not even like necessarily doing something like evil or scary. Literally just
they're just being dicks.
Literally just using your house as an Airbnb.
So a rich person.
I want to counter how cool that lore is with the fact that Avalugg is a block of ice.
Kane, tell me about Avalugg, the design, the inspiration, what it looks like, its history of its creation, that kind of stuff.
Well, you know the completely original Pokemon, Torterra, which is a turtle that has plants on its back.
Yes.
Well, this is like kind of like that, except for instead of plants, it's just ice.
I kind of want to have Avalugg win this because I want Kane to have to defend him in every
I've got arguments for Avalugg. Don't get me wrong. I'm being completely serious right now. Avalugg is great. It carries things on its back. It's got a great. I know we're not talking about pre-evolutions here, but its pre-evolution is really cute. It's called Bergmite because it's supposed to be based off of like a bed bug.
You know, because you hate it so much, I want to see Bergmite. I'm curious about it.
Bergmite's really cute.
Bergmite's cool.
Okay, actually, that is legit.
Yeah, Bergmite's really good. And then it evolves into fucking a literal block. It's literally like a block of ice.
It looks like a turtle just froze over.
Ken, you want to hear the secondary lore to Jellicent?
Sure, if it's not people dying off the Titanic because it's based in America, black and white, I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's not people dying off the Titanic. It's just people dying off of ships.
Oh, in general. Okay.
Yeah. It's known to hunt people. It's known to take. What was it?
Like a rich person.
Yes. It's most notably its rumored penchant for destroying ships and feeding on the crew.
Like a rich person.
Or a kraken.
This is just a lore, though.
Like
I
a
like
rich
that.
kraken.
People who made the Pokedex clearly were terrified of like ghost lore, but like in the real Pokemon world, like ghost Pokemon just like hang out and they're like having a good time.
Yeah. Because you're just straight battling with them and they hang out.
And also you can breed them, which implies that they're not like the ghosts of dead people. They just have like ghostly abilities.
Yeah, but can't you breed like in most other ghost Pokemon?
You can breed all ghost Pokemon.
Yeah, so wouldn't that imply that they're all...
Yeah, but
it does raise a lot of questions about what the hell a ghost is in the Pokemon
That's what
universe.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying a lot of like the Dex entries are like lore by like people. They're not like actually facts.
You know, maybe this is one of those things like, where it's like I actually don't know that much about yokai. Okay, and it might actually be a yokai thing. What is the translation of ghost type in Japanese games? Let's find out what that is.
Okay, Google. What's the definition of ghost type in the Japanese Pokemon games?
Google sponsor us.
It's Japanese for ghost. It is ghost type.
Well, how's it pronounced?
I don't know, Jacob. I can't read Japanese. It just says ghost type next to the chat.
But it doesn't. It doesn't give you a Roman character version.
No,
huh.
Not on Bulbapedia anyway. I'm sure I can find it somewhere else.
Because I don't know enough about yokai, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some aspect of this where they might have monsters like that are ghostly, but you know maybe they do reproduce. They are like demons or something.
Yeah, well, yokai are kind of like that.
Yeah,
yokai are just like spirits. They're not like spirits of. Some of them are. It just depends on the yokai, I guess.
Mm. Well, and isn't there a belief that everything sort of has its own energy? So if you just leave inanimate objects out a while, they eventually sort of become a ghost.
The Force, it surrounds us.
Is this something we should talk to Elizabeth about while she's here?
Yeah.
Elizabeth, well, how much do you know about Japanese ghost stories?
A little bit.
We were curious. You can breed ghost Pokemon to make other Pokemon. Is there some kind of a yokai thing, or what even are ghosts to Japanese culture?
It sort of depends. I'm not an expert on this, I will say. I know, like...
We should probably play Yokai Watch.
The main thing... I've only heard, like, a couple of ghost stories. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
The Frostlass one is the coolest one.
Yeah. I know that one because it was in a movie, too.
Like in America, if you say ghost story, it usually means like, you know, kind of scary and not happy.
A lot of ghost stories here they don't even involve ghosts. In Western stuff. There doesn't have to be a ghost for it to be a ghost story. It's just scary.
I think it's one of those things where if you look at Shintoism, the native religion to Japan, that involves like gods or sort of spirits being involved in lots of things. Those can be benevolent. When you say like ghost, if you use the word like there's a word yurei, that means like scary ghost, like specifically like scary ghost. Mm-hmm. Like there are different words for different kinds of spirits or ghosts.
Yeah.
What was the question that you're asking me again?
We're talking about like yokai in general, which is just like
monster things.
Yeah, monster spirits.
Are they all dead people?
Oh.
No, because the yokai, like Kappa, are considered yokai, right? And they're not.
I don't know specifically if Kappa are considered yokai or not. My favorite thing about Kappa is that while it can mean like the river spirit creature thingy,
right.
It's also the word you use for cucumber sushi. Like, if you have rolled up sushi that just has cucumber in it, that's not called, like, what's the word for cucumber? I forget what the word for cucumber is off the top of my head right this second, but they call it kappamaki, which is rolled kappa. I don't know, it's fun to me.
Kappa Mikey, y'all ever watch that show?
Oh my god.
That what it's
oh my
supposed to
god,
be?
that's where they got it.
Oh my god.
That's where they got
I
it.
have not heard of this, but it sounds like you just solved a mystery.
It was a show on
it's a
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but not the mystery we want to solve.
Yeah, but I'm glad that finally got cleared up.
I never knew
For
what
all
Kappa
these
Mikey
years.
was.
When I think of that kind of story, I tend to think if you want to go with stuff that's like not considered dead, I would look to like the Japanese word for demon, oni, which appears in a lot of stories. And those don't have to be dead people at all. Like, that's just the shit that
They just exist. Yeah, they were just
people
oni.
fight. Like Urashima Taro and Momotaro, the Peach Boy,
Yeah.
like he fought oni, the demons.
Yeah,
so
and
they are
the
not
old lady
necessarily
who
dead.
made rice.
Yeah. So like, I don't know exactly what like Japanese stuff the creators of Pokemon were drawing from, if any. Like,
Well, they specifically talk about how most ghost type Pokemon are based off of specific yokai.
Yeah, I guess I
I
was
don't know
more
about that.
curious about how, for us as a Western audience,
Yeah.
it's a little weird that ghost Pokemon can
Can breed.
reproduce. And I was wondering if that is the same in Japan, or if ghosts
Isn't there
maybe
a
are
whole
other
backstory to Cubone and Marowak too? Like a mother sad.
Well,
Yeah.
on that note, there's a ghost type Marowak.
Yeah, and that is actually a ghost. It's unambiguous
it's-
as a ghost of a Marowak.
Right, but it evolves from a non-ghost type Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which means being a ghost type doesn't mean it's dead.
It just has the characteristics of a ghost. It can
Exactly,
float,
it has
can-
ghostly powers.
Yeah, it
like,
need
quote,
not
unquote.
actually be dead.
That's what I'm
It's like
saying.
Danny Phantom.
But
Yeah.
but what I was arguing was that in the Dex entries, a lot of the Dex entries say that the ghost Pokemon are dead people that take over random things like jellyfish or whatever.
Like
And then-
Phantom.
Yeah. Oh, it took over a tree. No, it didn't. It was just a plant type Pokemon that also happens to be a ghost type Pokemon, and the humans wrote this lore about them. That's what I'm saying. And I'm wondering if that's more of like how the Japanese culture views spirits in general.
Like I said, I would say the main thing, TLDR, I don't know a ton, but like there's definitely influences from things like Shintoism, which have the whole sort of like things appearing in lots of different capacities. But again, I in terms of how it affects Pokemon specifically, I'm sorry, I'm not super sure.
That's alright,
Like,
thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't know how you breed a ghost. That is not something that ever came up the entire year I lived there somehow.
With consent.
Ditto.
That's how you do it.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
That's my contribution.
She's moving out of here in like a month, and all of our shows are going to go downhill because we'll have questions and no idea how to answer them.
Right, we'll have to make like real Skype calls.
Do your phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
Phone a cousin.
You know what's not a yokai or a ghost type Pokemon?
You watch.
What?
Avalugg. Let me tell you a few things about Avalugg that are great.
Yeah.
I bet you only got a few. Are you having trouble finding the window, or just trouble finding interesting things about it in general?
Avalugg has the highest base defense stat of any ice type Pokemon.
Now, Kane,
Which is
That's so qualified.
cool,
There's so many qualifiers.
except
Wait, Kane.
for the fact that ice type happens to be the one with the most weaknesses.
and are ice types known for having strong defenses?
No, because they have the
Oh.
most weaknesses. So defense
So-
stats aren't exactly useful for an ice type Pokemon.
Yeah, because when I think of why I'd get an ice type, for me, I'd get an ice type to combat a dragon type. So you want one with a higher offense.
Avalugg is the only Pokemon with a base stat of 414 or 514.
That means
Oh.
nothing to me. Is that a lot?
Just mean, well, no.
No.
It's just the only Pokemon that has the base stat of 514. Avalugg is the heaviest ice type Pokemon.
All of these come with a lot of qualifications.
Bullshit qualifiers.
It's the heaviest.
No,
base
here's
stat
an
of any
actual
ice type
fun
Pokemon
fact that I think
if
is
you count it after 12.
right.
Like,
Here's an look. This is the trivia on Bulbapedia. Like look.
Yeah.
Bulbapedia feels the same way I do about this Pokemon. Let me just say,
Yeah, Wikipedia feels the same way that you feel about the amount of effort it takes to draw Avalugg.
Yeah.
Take a look at that, viewers at home on YouTube. That's the outline of Avalugg with a bunch of waves.
It took about maybe 2 minutes out of my time. Where some of these, let's put up Zero Aura for a second, took a lot longer. There is an interesting piece of trivia here that I think is fun. So both Avalugg and Regice happen to be the Iceberg Pokemon. They are both the Iceberg Pokemon.
But one of those is objectively more interesting.
Right. One of them that happens to be a legendary Pokemon.
One of them isn't objectively more interesting. One of them is just more interesting.
Yeah, but you don't have to train... you don't get your... There's no, bond with Regice other than the puzzle of finding him. You have to train a Bergmite to evolve into an Avalugg.
That was way more interesting last week with Wishy-Washy. It doesn't quite work this way around.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying real hard.
When you have to work real hard to get something you don't really like.
Hey, Avalugg at level 65 can learn Crunch and destroy the shit out of that fucking ghost type.
Kenneth, why don't you tell me about the lore?
How many level 65 Avaluggs have you ever seen?
Who's ever kept an Avalugg that long?
65.
I don't know.
That shit's going... As soon as it evolves, it's going right to the bottom.
I can't wait for Supernova Thunder's all Avalugg playthrough.
I'll fall through that. Avalugg's got a decent move pool, actually. You can use Surf, which is a water type attack, to take care of your fire type adversaries, as well as Bulldoze or Earthquake.
Until you face a really strong, faster fire type with a flamethrower.
Yeah, if I have to talk about his defense now, which isn't very good, his speed is 28.
Wait, his defense stat isn't very good?
Oh, no, I meant his speed stat.
Oh,
his defense stat is amazing, but his speed stat is 28.
So yeah, if anybody's got a Charizard out there...
he's weak 2 times to fighting, 2 times to rock, 2 times to steel, 2 times to fire. He is
he's ice and what?
Only to ice types.
He's ice and what's his other type?
Just ice.
Just ice.
Wait, so ice Pokemon... Oh, that's right.
Ice Pokemons are, yeah.
Ice Pokemon are just, generally one of the weakest, because they don't have enough resistances. But they're used to destroy dragons. But we don't need them anymore, because we have fairy types.
So, Kenneth, tell me about the lore and the history of Jellicent. Any interesting... Well, I guess we already did talk about that, didn't we?
Yeah, the old guy ghost.
I can tell you some cool stuff about Avalugg in the anime.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about the anime stuff.
Cool. There was a time where Ash was trying to fight a gym leader, and the gym leader was like, "Hey, I'm an ice type gym." So, is this an ice type gym?
I feel like Kane's having to work a lot harder.
Yeah, it's a gym battle.
Just to keep up here.
Well, Avalugg takes on his Hawlucha, his Greninja, and his Talonflame and destroys all of them.
That's pretty cool.
In the anime. And also, this shot of the Avalugg in the anime...
Does Talonflame not know Ember?
He looks better than he does in his 3D model. I'll give him that.
Honestly, I think I might think the exact opposite.
Really?
Because I kind of like how the 3D model is so emotionless. It looks cold and almost like an inanimate object. That almost has too much personality.
Yeah, well, apparently... Oh, my favorite fun fact about Avalugg. The white things on its side of his head, those are ears.
His ears just dangle down?
He's like a dog, I guess.
Even
though he's supposed to be based off of a bug.
Kane also learned that 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I did.
His favorite fun fact.
Let's talk about Jellicent and competitive play. I feel like I just heard a lot about Avalugg's competitive play, but if you learn anything else, tell me about it. Let's talk about Jellicent.
Don't know anything about Jellicent's competitive
Then allow me to let you know about how good Jellicent is as a defensive water type Pokemon.
But I do know that I see a lot of Jellicent in competitive play though. I watch it, but
Jellicent is a perfect Pokemon if you want a water type Pokemon.
Tell me what.
Just as strong.
Tell me what, Kane. Hold on to that one. Jellicent wins. I'll make sure you get Jellicent in the second heat, and then you can tell me all about it.
Oh, I better not be fighting somebody that can beat Jellicent in a fight.
Alright. Jellicent won this round.
What? Ridiculous. Yeah. Avalugg's clearly the best Pokemon.
Out of what?
All 903 of them.
Are there 900 Pokemon now?
I don't know the number.
We're not at 903 yet.
Hey, what number of Pokemon are we at?
700.
What number of Pokemon are we at? Google, what number of Pokemon are we at? What number of Pokemon are we at?
Kane, Google, how many Pokemon are there? Come on, Kane.
We getting there.
How many Pokemon are we at?
How's that Pokemon?
Wait, but how many Pokemon are there?
812.
812. So we're what? 3 games away from hitting Pokemon 1000?
Well, we're getting Sword and Shield this
Actually,
Yeah.
there's 816 since they've already released.
And since we know,
Scorbunny, and Sobble.
and since we know that there's 2 more evolutions of these.
Well, yeah, we're going down the rabbit hole, but we're
But we don't have them yet. I wouldn't
next
count them.
generation is
I'm
going to put us
this.
at like 900.
Yeah.
So we're in the low.
We're at 2 games away from.
3. This is my official Kane Reynolds prediction. We're gonna have 903 Pokemon by the end of Sword and Shield.
All right.
Place your
hold me
bets
to
in
it.
Vegas. 903 over under.
Well, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining us. Next week's the second heat.